Good afternoon, preppers. Welcome to Goshen Prepping. Listen, we're going to jump right into this. As per the words of General Milley, our military is in serious trouble. And the first of two articles from the New York Post, it was no mistake, Chinese balloons hinting to an attack. Reason being, it was maneuverable, by the way, if you didn't know that. It first lingered over Malmstrom Air Force Base, the site of approximately 1/3 of our intercontinental ballistic missiles, then over Warren and Minot Air Force Bases, which is America's Minuteman III wings, then close to Whiteman Air Force Base, home of nuclear-capable B-2 bombers, then Offa Air Force Base, which is the headquarters of Strategic Command, which controls the U.S. nuclear weapons. But this shows the true intentions. This path suggests China is gathering intelligence for either a first or second strike on America's nukes. And that's the first of two problems. The second one's much worse, as you'll see in a minute. But here's what we're looking at. These are just war games. You know, we play war games all the time. We want to see if we can actually launch our nuclear missiles and take out China's or Russia's before they have a chance to launch theirs. Hopefully that'll never happen because we're all going to be toast and be gone. You understand? But for the fact that they maneuvered this balloon specifically over these bases shows they are evaluating our territory to see what kind of strike war games they can actually play. Can they do it? I sure hope not. But let's jump into the second article. General Milley. First U.S. missile fired at the UFO over Lake Huron missed. The missile landed harmlessly in the waters of Lake Huron, he said, but yes, the first shot did miss. Officials previously said that the F-16 jet that shot the object, described by officials as octagonal in shape, used AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles. And this is actually by far even worse as far as the news goes. Because look, playing war games, we do this stuff all the time. But we actually shot these missiles, two of them, to bring down this balloon or whatever it was. They call it a UFO. Who knows, whatever it was. It could be imaginary. It could be exception, whatever the case may be. But listen to this. First off, these missiles cost, you ready for this? $400,000 a pop. And we shot two of them. The first one missed. Why are they so expensive? Because the technology in it still missed. And then we shot a second one. So what kind of Mickey Mouse military do we have here? I mean, I am not knocking military members. I think as far as our military goes, our people goes, top notch. Okay, I'm not going to knock that at all. But understand, we put so much money into this technology, like these Sidewinder missiles, to be able to take down a balloon, a octagonal thing floating in the sky. It wasn't a jet. This was not like some Gen 5 Chinese jet. This was not some kind of Russian MiG. This was a floating thing going across the lake, and the missile missed. I don't understand why they simply didn't use guns or something, you know, give the fighter pilots practice shooting it down that way. But instead they want to blow. I mean, let's not even talk about the money part of it. They blow money like there's no tomorrow. But basically dropped $800,000 to shoot this thing down. And it shows the incompetency of some of our equipment. Not to mention how many of these different types of Sidewinders and other things we're actually giving to Ukraine, and we're actually decreasing drastically our supply here in the United States. So out of General Milley's mouth itself, we're in trouble. Because if we can't hit some kind of slow-moving octagonal balloon, how are we supposed to actually protect ourselves in case there's a major war, which seems to be looming?